What's up, y'all? DHR2 Productions here. Welcome back to my channel. I just watched this episode of Beast Morphers, and it's probably one of my favorite episodes from season 2. And the whole deal with Riot Jack, Captain Jakku, and the whole Rangers battling it out is really interesting things to see. And the last episode I saw, it was solid. And the reason why, even though I didn't do a review of it, I gave it a 4 out of 5 due to, Ben and Betty's nonsense. But I think this episode really made up for it. There were a lot of action, a lot of plot twists, a lot of great moments, minus Ben and Betty unwanted forced comedy into this episode. And everything has a lot to do with Captain Jakku, wanted to see his daughter. But it just seems like the reason why he can't remove his helmet is because I think he was not allowed to remove his helmet while he left his hometown planet to travel to Earth to stop Riot Jack from doing the unthinkables. But we did get to see some cool moments with the putties and the Vivics moving some rocks and stuff, so I thought that was like a nostalgia moment, and I'm kind of glad we've seen that so far. And the whole fight scene under the tunnel with the Rangers and Captain Jakku, and I do love the fact that they were able to use the Go Buster stock footage mixed with original footage merged together, and I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Like, they've done an excellent job of capturing the Japanese stock footage, mix it with the original footage while on the tunnel, because it matches to where their area is from. And the Rangers were struggling to fight Ryjack, but they managed to make a comeback. Ravi, Zoe, and Debbie were able to hit him with the Beast Ass Cannon Strike or Blast or whatever, and Captain Jakku was able to finish off his signature move on him, but Ryjack ended up disappearing once again. So the commander was telling the Rangers that he was threatening the city way too long, tried to steal the morph-x and try to steal something to interfere with the grid connections or something like that. I don't know. But you know what? The fight scene was really good once again, mixing American footage and stock footage. And I do like this attack when Devin uses sneak behind on Ryjack, and it turns around and just hit him with a sword slash, and that was really like a nice technique I like. And Captain Jakku does this unique attack. I like this Captain Jakku in this episodes of Beast Morphers, and ever since Ninja Steel started with Metal Hero series, and then I think they're pretty much opened up the doors for future Metal Hero series if Hasbro decides to adapt it, which would be really nice if they actually do. And then it gets to the Megazord fight scenes, and the Rangers were getting their butts, messed up until Captain Jakku summons his awful looking CGI Dragon Zord. This Ultra Strike thing, able to knock Ryjack down, and then the Rangers finish him off, and there's this unique ending about this episode when he was able to turn back human while he was half human, half cyborg, because it was revealed in early episodes. And before all of that, Nick pretty much sees him talking to his daughter, and he realizes that how much he missed his parents, and he pretty much explained to Captain Jakku about how his parents were working overseas, weren't able to see each other every now and then. And I thought that was really nice to see the connection, the chemistry between Nate and Captain Jakku, because they both, have similar things in common. Nate missing his parents, Captain Jakku missing his daughter. So when they were able to turn him back human, he was getting a little emotional, and I do like this chemistry between him and Captain Jakku. And I gotta be honest, I got a little emotional too. I did not shed a tear, but I kind of felt it coming a little bit. But that was, a nice moment with Bane and Betty. Unfortunately, here's the thing about Bane and Betty. This episode, they weren't really around that much, which is, I'm glad that they're not. And showing the Rangers this plant, and they were feeding him garbage. he was spinning out the recycle, cleaning them up. But then he ended up vomits on him and all that. Then the Rangers got a call from Captain Chaku, and the one thing I did not like is when he was telling the daughter to tell the Rangers thank him for bringing him home and back to life, and then they just hug him and they just stop the video, and I thought that it felt kind of forced. And then the Rangers, like, you know, they're in the right place too, just hugging each other and stuff in the end. That's your typical cheesy Power Rangers that I really don't like. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's still a great episode, but that was the only minor nitpicks I have with this episode. So, yeah, I'm gonna give this episode 5.2 out of 5. Great fight scenes, good story moments between, good chemistry between Nate and Captain Chaku, and Ryjack and the villains. They had interesting try to interfere with the grid connections once more. And yeah, my thoughts on this episode. Tell me what you tell me what you all think in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm giving this 5.2 out of 5. I thought there was some good fight scenes, great moments between Nate and Captain Chaku. But unfortunately with Benny and Betty and the daughter telling the Rangers thank them for bringing them home and then hugging them at the end and cutting the video off, I just felt that it was kind of forced out of nowhere. So that was the only thing I don't like about this episode. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below. And look, I know you all were telling me about the ratings were. I don't care about the ratings. What I care about is how good the show is doing. That's all. Just to let you guys know. Holla at y'all later.